Now we're ready.
All right.
Alright, keep my eyes all straight now. They're going cross-eyed again for some reason.
Yeah.
Hate that when that happens. Like if I turn my head and my eyes go cross-eyed. Yeah, you have that trouble sometimes?
I don't recall.
No. Have you ever stood up too fast and you pass out or you faint?
Not really.
No? I did that once.
You ever
Stood
get the
up.
feeling you don't want to learn everything while you was at school? Now that you're out of school, you want to learn shit?
Yeah. It's like, what did I miss? I forgot something.
Yeah.
Then it's like, oh, forget it. Now I don't want to waste time learning it. Oh boy. Unless it's something that you really need to know, then you gotta learn it. Most everything that I learned in school really doesn't apply to what I'm living at. How I'm living. But the only positive things that I've learned in school that still applies today is our decent character and morals that we might bring along with us from learning in school. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But as far as every day, you should have waited for me to go by, jerk off. Yeah, I feel sad for some of the kids today. They're getting they're getting ripped off for what they're paying for school. They're not learning the basics just to survive.
I know. And I think it's been that way ever since. It never changed.
It's only gotten worse. Yeah, you're right.
Probably didn't change whenever you was going to school. Probably didn't change whenever my mother was going to school. And probably didn't change when I was going to school.
No, the only
Whenever
difference,
they were kids, it
yeah,
still never changed.
probably the only difference when I was in school in the '60s, Bobby, was there was more of a teacher-student relationship. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Um, in comparison today, because you have so many obstacles you have to go through. Okay, you have
Okay.
a lot more students in the class. You have a DEI teacher that should or should not be in the classroom. All right,
Yeah.
and not being political. I'm just saying that's how it is. Okay, don't get upset at me. I'm just saying that's how it is. Being realistic. All right. So you have a pride person that wants to be a teacher. That's fine. A private person can be a teacher, but the primary thing about teaching, you should be teaching, not worried about, you know, trying to pass along your ideals that you want to share. You should be more about teaching the students and teaching the people that want to learn what needs to be
Yeah,
learned,
yeah, I get
not
what you're
taught,
talking about.
not teaching somebody's ideology, about how
Yeah, I
they
get what
want to
you're
be.
talking about.
And I'm not trying to be political. I'm just saying, I think it's better if, we let the education be the education for the students that need the education. Okay? Simple as that.
Yeah,
And not press anybody's ideology, not try to convince anyone to be one way or the other, not trying to tell them what they are or who they are, just try to share what they're supposed to learn. That's it.
yeah, yeah, I get what you're talking about.
And so I'm not trying to be political at all, Bobby. I'm just trying to say get the education out there. Don't worry about pressing anybody's idea.
Right.
I think that's fair. That's a fair statement.
Yeah.
And I'm not hating on anybody, Bobby. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, yeah, I get what you're talking about.
Do you think I'm being? You think that's respectful, right? How I said that? Yeah.
Yeah,
And I try to be fair. I do try to be fair.
yeah.
But now don't don't try to don't try to cross check me and tell me that I'm wrong or try to do something like that. Let's have a conversation about what we're talking about first. Uh,
Yeah.
so everybody be fair and respectful, and we hear both sides of the story, and we try to get the conversation going as far as what we're talking about, whatever that might be. Whether it be science, whatever it is, it don't matter. Whatever we're talking about, as long as we're being respectful and we're working to get the answer. That's why you and I get along pretty well, Bobby, because we do that. I think
Yeah.
we don't always agree on everything, but we do get along pretty well, and
And that
and, and we can have a conversation without getting too riled up.
that's
There might
it.
be there might be a couple times when we get a little bit sideways, but then we come back, we're fine. It's all good after a few minutes.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. What's that?
Oh, I'm gonna silence it.
Not really a big deal. I just hear it. That's all. All right. So I want to get back in time to get that cheeseburger, hopefully. I just had to get that medication early so I get that done. Get the get my PayPal card taken care of. Got gas in the gas tank now. Nobody's Mr. Rock. Hey, Mr. Rock.
Hey, Mr. Rock.
Nobody's watching right now. Oh well. When I was sitting in the driveway trying to leave, Bobby, I had to try to set the screen like 3 times. I kept hitting the wrong side of the screen. I kept checking out of the damn thing.
Oh
Hate that
wow.
when that happens.
Oh wow.
With the sensor on the edge of the screen.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to hold the phone and my edge of the finger hits the edge of the screen and it changes the screen. Messed up my setting.
Hmm.
Man, I'm excited about what Anthony and Jenny are going to be doing with a bunch of their different shows they got coming up. What do you think about that, Bobby?
What are you talking about?
Anthony and Jenny, what they're going to be doing. Anthony, Jenny, and Kim.
Oh, okay. What they're gonna be
On,
doing?
well, what they're going to be doing, like what they want to do possibly a live investigation at one of the locations they're going to be at.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let
Yeah,
them do it.
so that'd be fun. Hopefully they can get it done and get it working. I think at the Shanley, I think Shanley Hotel, is that it?
Yeah.
I think that's what they're talking about. I think that's internet, so we should be good there. Oh gosh, my stomach. Oh, that was hard walking. I did it. Took my time. I am breathing a little bit better, but that's still hard. I gotta start
Yeah.
taking this medication every night. And Monday I have to go and get a blood check. They gotta constantly check my what they call the IR or INR levels, whatever.
Yeah.
Making sure the medication is gonna be working right. I wish there was a way that I could just do that at home and send it in. There's got to be some way to do that.
Yeah.
Driving to town every time I got to do that, that's a pain in the ass. I got to go to the clinic every time.
Yeah.
And if the weather isn't going to cooperate, that could be a problem. So let's hope that this is about all we're going to have for winter. That'd be all right.
Yeah.
I am glad we don't have the forest fires. Man, I feel sad for the people that do.
Yeah. It sucks.
And born and raised in California, I never had that many forest fires that I remember.
Hmm.
I lived there until 1991, and I still don't remember that many forest fires during that time.
Man, that was rough.
The only thing I remember a lot of, we had a lot of earthquakes all the time.
Yeah.
We got used to that. That was fine. We got fine with that. We had a forest fires. I don't know. The only thing I can think of is that it does come down to the management of how you manage the growth and fire protection, basically. If it's not managed correctly, then we got this problem. Because under Reagan, when Reagan was governor, never had forest fires that I know of. While he was president, I don't think we had forest fires then. Or not as many. I mean, yeah, we might have had storms, lightning strikes and things like that, but nothing to the massive extent that we have now. Sadly, when you lose a home that you've had for ages, and it's your family, it's part of your life, you lose it, it's gone. There ain't no getting it back.
Yeah.
And you have your collectibles in there, you have your Oscars, you have everything you have in there, all that gone.
Yeah.
And you can't really make a replica of something that you had that was original. That's just not the same thing. But yeah, I moved out of California because I didn't like how it was being run when I moved out of California.
Yeah.
And I moved to North Carolina, which might not have been any better.
Alright.
Actually, I made a lot less money then. I went from $10 an hour down to nothing. Then I had to get a job. Finally got a job. Started out at about $3 an hour, I think. No place to live. I lived in a van for a year, Bobby.
Uh-huh.
My wife and I, we lived in a van for a whole year. And I tell you, winter was not fun in a van.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yes, you at the info.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go to the bar right away so I can get that cheeseburger. Yeah, I'll be good. All right, we did it. We got back on time, I think. Oh, hope I can still get it. All right. Looks like snowed more right here than anywhere else. Oh, we made it back, Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, all right, we're just gonna go ahead and
All right.
call it the end.
Go get that cheeseburger. And I hope it's better than the mac and cheese one.
Thank you.
All right.
There you go. It always is. All right. All right. Thank you. Bye bye.
All right. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.